being racist is bad. You can't say nothing about white people, black people, and good and well. But if you're anti-Semitic, oh my goodness, it's like worse than being racist. Give me a reason why being racist is better than being anti-Semitic.
In Europe, they didn't have black people, until recent history, and anti-Semitism was a big issue. Whereas in Africa, I would assume that racism is a bigger issue than anti-Semitism because they didn't have so much anti-Semitism here. So they'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I would guess that in Africa or in South Africa, being a racist, saying something against blacks would go harder than saying something against Jews. Is that correct?
I guess on the ground, but the moment we get to the internet, say for example, I don't watch how I take this interview, and everybody knows me to be quite heavy on the interview. They just might block, they might just censor it a little bit. So that's why I'm trying to get that answer. Maybe you have a better
Yeah,
background.
I mean, obviously it's a long historical issue, and then the Holocaust is a huge wound, I would say, on our collective conscious or collective history. There hasn't been a genocide on that scale in any time in history. A third of the Jewish people were killed during the Holocaust. And now, if you know this, but today there are less Jews in the world than there were in 1939. So the Jewish people have not yet recovered.